This is David Saville, again at the end of EdgeFest. Now, after the talk, I was speaking to a great guy called Trevor. You know, inquisitive, questioning, really thinks deeply about things. And some of the stuff he was talking about were quite heady, quite extreme philosophical views of the nature of thought, the nature of self, and the nature of the universe. Really heady stuff. Probably out of my league, really, because I don't. For me, all that stuff is great, but unless it actually impacts me now, I tend to just leave it out there for someone else to talk about. However, when we were talking, I was just trying to find the space for him, for something that he could do. What does that understanding give him? How does it serve him? Because this is a key thing for doing anything in your life, to overcoming any problem, to actually experiencing life and creating an impact in the world. There's a huge difference between theory and implementation. As an example, the unconscious mind, right? It is the most powerful part of us, and most of it is out of our awareness. It just does, and we just kind of go along, and our conscious mind often makes up stories as to why we've done things. That's true. However, functionally, it's not useful to think of it in that way. In fact, it's what kept me stuck for quite a few years. When I studied NLP and hypnosis, it's all about the unconscious being powerful. And the problem with that is it creates a victim mentality. At least it did in me, and I've seen it time and time again in hypnotherapists, in other change agents, whatever they call themselves. They get stuck thinking the unconscious is almost too powerful, where actually the piece of power is the conscious brain. It's your ability to think, I choose. That is everything. What goes on beneath that, I don't really give a shit. It doesn't affect my life to know that maybe it's not a conscious choice after all. What it does is that I choose and shit happens. I've made thousands of choices in the past year and a half, which has led me to be living a fucking incredible life doing what I want to do. And it's only getting better. How have I done that? By choosing. So that's when there's a difference between theory and practical application. So I encourage you, theory is only useful if it can actually impact your life in some way. If it's not, chuck out the theory and start again. Hey! So this is what happens in live video. Wrong way round. Hey! There you go. Practical application. I'm David. You see, you can't get away from a live audience, right? So, in summary, fuck the theory. Only if it's useful to you do you use it. Okay, that's how you can create anything in your life. Fear never needs to hold you back. Nothing ever needs to hold you back. Okay, take it, use it, test it. If it works for you, keep doing it. If not, chuck it out. So, question for you is: what theory are you playing with in your mind that is not useful to you? I question if you've been thinking about it for a while and it's not working. Either apply it or get rid of it and find something new. It kind of threw me, that complete thing, but I think that's enough. So take care for now.